Hi, my name is Pamela Hughes. I am at the Create Space. I am presenting a poem that describes gun violence and how it affects our community. The name of my poem is The New Noose. In the 1940s and before, Black people were killed at will. It didn't matter if it was a lie or the truth. This reminds me of Billie Holiday when she explained her experiences of hangings in her song, Strange Fruit. Black people were in constant fear of their lives every day because they were put through turmoil, mass destruction, and had lifetime bruises. One thing Negroes feared the most was being hung from a tree with a noose. In this day and time, a noose is unethical, but still used by very few. Our biggest threat now are assault rifles and Uzis. Therefore, I call it the new noose. We allow our children to play video games that are violent and full of constant shooting without realizing it is programming our youth to be violent, which makes them quick to cause eternal damage without thinking about the consequences. All violent music that is played on the radio that is negative have significant influence. Some people that listen to it makes those lyrics a part of their lifestyle, which eventually becomes a lifetime ruin. In most low-income communities, gun violence is a tragedy. It destroys families, separates bonds, and deteriorate the souls of loved ones because of senseless feuding. It is obvious the gun is the Grand Reaper. The NRA capitalizes on every exchange. It doesn't matter how many lives are taken. They get paid tremendously and receive an extra reward because of foolishness. Many people lives are lost, and the ones committing the crimes are put in jail for a majority of their lives and forced to do cheap labor. The 2-for-1 strategy makes the 1% and its investors wealth for their children. In the eyes of many oppressors, death and failure has always been the plan from the beginning. Notice how the No Child Left Behind law turned into the from high school to prison pipeline that houses millions of our people. The gun violence is a trick and a roadmap to our demise. The goal is to reverse all the progress that our ancestors and civil rights leaders died and marched for so that many people with power can mentally and physically contain us. The old noose killed one person at a time, but the new noose kills hundreds in seconds. What is so sad that it is mostly innocent bystanders that are slain for nothing. I hate to say it, but it is true. The new noose wears a uniform that is blue. It has come to the point where Black people are not comfortable being pulled over by the police because they fear they may end up like George Floyd or others by being shot to death or because they can't breathe. The new noose is protected by the law. Justice is on its side. Several excuses are given, and situations are falsely proven when it comes to the elimination of Black lives. When will we wake up and see the signs? Black lives don't matter to many people in our society. In fact, the more that we die, the greater the creators of the new noose rejoice and smile. Black people are killed all the time, but no one seems to even care or bat an eye. Wake up, my Black kings and queens. We are being haunted. Our reputations are being destroyed in the media. We are exposed daily and labeled as problems. To several people, our purpose is beneficial due to the contributions of blood samples and our internal organs. Just like Henrietta Lacks, our DNA saves thousands of lives around the world. We make companies billions of dollars and don't even get credit for it. Let's just recognize the new noose for what it really is: evil and racist people's greatest accomplishments. This could change if we could just stop these disastrous killings.